Now, a lot of people, for very, very obvious reasons, are comparing it to Blair Witch. How did Blair Witch inspire you, if it even did at all?
Yeah, it actually did a lot. I mean, first of all, I just loved the movie. I thought it was great, and I enjoyed it tremendously. And the other thing is that the style of Blair Witch, as you know, basically first-person movie, hidden footage, and not hidden footage, like found footage. Yeah, found footage. That's to me a great concept. It makes you really connect to the story better. Makes you feel like it's maybe real. And the other way it inspired me is just because of the story behind the story, how it's just a bunch of young filmmakers. They raised a little bit of money, they got a camera, they got a cast, and they shot a movie.
Right.
And the same story is Open Water, for example, which was just a couple that shot the movie, and made me think like, well, I can buy a camera, hire a couple of people, come up with a story, and if it turns out good, who knows?
How did you come up with the story?
The story started when I moved to the new house. And I started hearing like little creaks at night and stuff that I wasn't used to. And most of it was probably just like normal, regular stuff, the house settling. And we did have a couple of weird things happening. And I didn't necessarily think, okay, it's got to be supernatural. But it made me think, well, what if you set up a video camera and let it run at night? And if something goes on, you know what happened. And then I started thinking, well, what if something did get captured on tape? That would be scary as hell.
Yeah.
And it was basically the beginning idea for the story, to just have home footage of people trying to sleep at night or sleeping at night, and stuff happens without them even being aware of it.
To have someone like Steven Spielberg say, hey, your movie scared me, I mean, does it get better than that?
If I heard that Spielberg saw my movie and hated it, I would be like, oh my God, Spielberg saw my movie. Like, just the fact that he saw the movie is amazing enough, but to hear that he actually loved the movie, that was like surreal.
But I understand he did suggest a change that you actually took his advice on.
Yeah, we knew that we had some issues with the original ending, and we were going to experiment with trying a few different endings, and he came up with a certain idea that we tested. No one at the audience knew it's a Spielberg ending, but the reaction was just amazing. If you've seen the movie with the theater with the current ending, then it just plays so well and everyone screams, so it just played so well. We knew that the decision was pretty easy.